In this video, I'm going to share with you some beautiful quotes that inspired me in my life. I always tell my family, my children and my husband, be happy, be brave, be helpful, and never compromise your principles and your values. And finally, don't ever bow down to bullies. Two concepts for a true happy life. Number one, use things, but don't use people. Love people, but don't love things. Always remember this. You don't need money to lead a rich life. Good friends and a loving family are worth their weight in gold. In my life, I have met little children who are very wise and matured. At the same time, I also have met grown-up men and women who are so childish. In life, we lose our happiness because of some little people with little brain who can never understand what you have achieved in life or your accomplishments. They live in false pride. They don't know who they are, and they will never understand who you are. They don't have the intellect capability to understand your compassion or your humbleness. It's time to move away from those unwanted weights you're carrying, you're dragging in your life. Just shred them away. Move on and be a matured man. What is maturity? A wise man had said, maturity is learning to walk away from people and situations that threaten your peace of mind, your self-respect, values, morals, and your self-worth. Dignity. What is dignity? Some people think being proud is dignity. Being proud of worthless things that you own is not a dignified act. Real dignity comes from compassion, love, understanding, respect, tolerance. Appreciate each other, equal rights to all God's creations. People will recognize you as dignified if you're courageous to speak against injustice, and if you're compassionate and loving towards people who are suppressed, and respectful of everyone, and understand the people who are longing for understanding. Be humble, be respectful, and be brave. That's what dignity is. Bruce Lee once said, knowledge will give you power, but character, respect. At the end of my high school year, I gave my memory book to my older brother Ravi, and asked him to write something. He wrote this: if you lose your wealth, you lost nothing. But if you lose your character, you lost everything. I always remember this, and I live by that. A river cuts through rock, not because of its power, but because of its persistence. So, if you have a goal, don't ever give up. Keep trying. Be persistent. you will achieve your goal. But one thing I'd like to mention, if you are one of the people who are wasting your time in being persistent and trying to make someone who is refusing to understand you and love you, you're wasting your time. Move on with your life. The whole world is in front of you. There are beautiful people who understand your worth and who know you are priceless. You will have a peaceful life when someone treats you like an option. Help them narrow their choices by removing yourself from the equation. It's that simple. Kindness should never be taken for granted, because even the nicest people have their limits. You don't let anyone take you for granted either. Letting people take you for granted doesn't mean that you're trying to be kind or humble. You're wrong. Have some self-respect. What is self-respect? Self-respect is the fruit of discipline. The sense of dignity grows with the ability to say no to oneself. Don't lose dignity and self-respect trying to make people accept, love, and appreciate you when they just aren't capable. All failed relationships hurt, but losing someone who does not appreciate and respect you is actually a gain and not a loss. Remember that. Just move forward, move on, never turn back. A healthy relationship will never require you to sacrifice your friends, your dreams, your responsibilities, or your dignity. Be brave. Be brave to take control of your life. Speak up. Take back your dignity. Being brave is not yelling at someone or getting angry at someone or punching someone. Remember this, bravery is not the absence of fear. Bravery is feeling the fear, the doubt, the insecurity, and deciding that something else is more important. Finally, relationships. Be faithful in any relationship. Faithfulness is the key to great inner peace, joy, happiness, and sweetness in life. When one is not faithful, the relationship becomes cold, bitter, and painful. Always love each other and stay committed. You deserve someone who is utterly obsessed with you. Here is my punchline. Make sure the man you're obsessed with is your man, the man you married, and not someone who belongs to someone else, and vice versa. Remember, your children will become who you are. So be who you want your children to be when they grow up. Your children are watching you. Living by example, that's always a better teacher than trying to preach. Thank you folks for listening. Thank you so much for letting me share the wise words that inspired me in my life. And I hope these words inspire you as well. If you have not subscribed to my channel Indian Cooking with Suganthi, please subscribe and click the bell button and the word all. Thank you folks, and may God bless you and keep you well and fill your heart with happiness and peace.